1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Take a minute, look around. These are the people you're going to be spending your day with. You may want to quietly choose a favorite, or pick an enemy, if that helps you, form a preconception about someone, and see if it turns out to be right over the course of the day, because you'll be spending a lot of time with all these people. And these are all the people who cared enough to come today. So regardless of whatever different interests you have, you all have that in common.
Hi, my name is Colleen Bell. I'm one of the general managers for Metronauts, and I'm completely delighted to see so many people coming out today who really care about transportation. Let me tell you a little bit about what Metronauts does, because we're a very new organization. We're a crown agency of the province, and our mandate is to develop a bold, innovative, inspiring regional transportation plan that weaves together public transit, expands it, links cycling, walking, and actually we're going to try and improve traffic congestion, which I think we'll have done in a couple of days.
The transit camp community emerged about a year ago when a number of people that are pretty active in the blogging and technology community in Toronto decided to get together and think about how do we actually have an event where we're going to have this kind of idea of a solutions playground instead of something where it's a little bit more traditional. I want to emphasize, first of all, is that this is not a one-time thing. This continues afterwards. How it continues afterwards is going to be up to the people in this room. So it's very important that you think about how you want to continue the momentum that we're going to start today. And a lot of that is about capturing the great conversations that we have and sharing them with the world.
Hello, my name is Chris Drew, and I'd like to do a session on what should be done to improve cycling infrastructure, because I'm tired of cycling lanes being blocked by snow and being hit by SUVs.
I'm Kieran Higgins, and myself and Kevin have been working over the past while to make a replacement for TTC's website. And we've got a bunch to demo for you guys today, and we'd love to have feedback. So, yeah.
I'd like to talk about how to integrate the fare systems to promote regional travel.
Hi, my name's Blair, and I wanted to talk about design, and also talk about the marketing of the TTC, brand integration, etc.
So I have two quick ones. One is an ad-free TTC. I think that the advertising on the transit system really cheapens the ride and excludes a lot of people who would ride on it, and the funding is actually very minimal, and they're taking advantage of us as a captive audience, and I think it's got to stop.
Hi, my name is Mark. I'd like to talk about how we can leverage worldwide transit knowledge. How can we take the knowledge developed in other communities and also share our knowledge with the rest of the world?
Advocacy really came from looking at some of the things that have been going on, like the people chalking in bike lanes on the streets to just like raise the awareness, or new Mindspace events where things happen spontaneously. It's all about the riders taking responsibility to change things for the better. And I have this vision all the time where there's so many things that could be easily done if I just did it, and it'll help the system. And my big example for that is the Savannah streetcar. And something I want to do one day is just take a roll of duct tape to Spadina Station one day and tape down lines for people to actually know that there should be lineups, and so people are aware that there's rules when you're taking the street.
I think that guerrilla actions are always best successful when there's a certain public support, an ad hoc and instant public support that can be garnered around it. So if there's an asshole at the front of the bus, you have to feel as if there's like 25 other people that are going to defend you if something happens. And so it's a matter of just social values in general.
Yeah, it's so frustrating when you get on the TTC and everyone knows this experience of the crowded entryway and the idiot with their back to everyone else leaving this much space in the middle of the car. What does one do? I just wish there was a little sound or a little buzzer or a little charm or something that could go off. You could just push it, which was the symbol for, oh, I'm being an idiot. I need to get my head out of here and move over. You know, a little something subtle as opposed to the jab in the side that some people tend to do to say, move down.
If you can get people do the right thing without making them feel like he's a
yeah,
we can make it funny.
That's the ingredient here. And, campaigns come and go, whether they're organic or official. But it's different than just the complaining thing.
One time I was riding on the tube in London, and the train stopped, and this British guy, I mean, like, you're in like sardines, like you know people's intimate parts very quickly. Hi.
Especially on no pants day.
Yeah, especially on no pants day. And this guy just went, right, this is really boring, let's sing. And he led everybody through some song. And without anyone, like, no one questioned it. They just immediately burst into song. And then the second the train started to move, we were good again. But it was really fun.
I think there's a case to be made that auto-congestion, not cycling, that's an auto-congestion, is good. It's one of the things that helps to encourage people to take non-auto uses. That's actually, in my view, having auto-congestion is not obviously bad. I can, in the right times and places, it's one of the tools that you use to get people to locate better, to take non-auto modes. So to try to talk about reducing auto congestion, it isn't clear to me that that's the right thing to do. This goes back to this unintended consequence.
The central city back from the car. And so they're removing congestion, and where it makes sense, they're putting streetcars, they're giving streets back to pedestrians and cyclists, so they're taking away congestion to make it breathable. I don't want to
What I meant was that the roads you do have, even where the capacity has been taken away, you have to expect those roads to be full. Okay? Well, that's what I meant by congestion. In terms of road diets and the capacity of the road system, to step it down, but to have an objective of having a road system that has less congestion so everybody can go faster, I think is fundamentally the wrong way of describing the problem.
We don't. The point is you're assuming that it's the collection of the fares which is the determinant of usage, and
that's exactly it.
And that's what I challenge on two grounds. First of all, the overwhelming determinant is convenience of usage, which is not the same as fares. Convenience of usage is how much service is out there. How long do I have to wait for it to show up? Does it go where I want to go? Is it full? Those are a whole bunch of issues that are completely independent of how much you charge for the service.
I disagree. Keeping track of how much you're paying for transit is a usability factor.
Make more connections. Enable foot traffic.
Know the people who take the subway. Identify what they need and build the system from there.
One card to service them all.
Better collaboration between the consumers and the transit authority.
Make a lot more dedicated dedicated roads for transit vehicles, like a lot like they've got on the Spadina line. It seems to work really well. It's inexpensive to build, which is not unique to me. A lot of people seem to share the same view.
take over City Hall, run it myself.